Good evening, everyone, from Fairfield High School in Benton, Indiana. It's Westview Warrior basketball streaming live at LaGwanamedia.com. This is Jerry Hosteller along with Jamie Miller. Dan Byler will be by a little bit later with stats at halftime. Glad to have you aboard tonight. Jam-packed Fairfield High School gymnasium where it'll be Fairfield and Westview doing battle once again for the second time in 8 days. Fairfield has picked up a couple of victories. They are 10-3 coming into tonight's game, and they're undefeated in the conference at 3-0. Westview comes in at 9-3, their last game being against Fairfield right here in Fairfield's gym. 9-3 overall, 3-1 in the Northeast Corner Conference, so we can't tell you how important this ball game is here tonight. And the fans that have turned out are looking forward to a great ball game. Last week, the Warriors were defeated by Fairfield by a score of 58-46 in the NECC tournament. Of course, that game did not count in the records for either team in the conference. Overall records, yes, but not in the conference. So, what a night for basketball tonight. The girls did lose to Fairfield just a few minutes ago. So the boys will try to effect some revenge on the Fairfield Falcons here tonight. Tonight's game sponsor is Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. The pregame sponsor for this evening's game is J&R Solutions. Our halftime sponsor is Pizza Depot. This evening's game is also brought to you by Shipshewana Trading Place, featuring the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday beginning at 9 a.m. Hyde Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. Yoder Crossroads, located south of Shipshewana on the southwest corner of State Road 5 and US 20. Emma Warehouse in downtown Emma. Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka by Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 West in Shipshewana. Also, Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Shipsy Automotive Service just south of US 20 on State Road 5. LaGwana, your local creative services provider. By Animal Care Clinic of Topeka. Also by Jerry Standard Service in downtown Middlebury. And Southwind Flooring, 7300 North, 1000 West in Shipshewana. Tonight's game is a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHSAA Champions Network. And we'll be back with Jamie's interview of Coach Pribble right after this timeout from Weaver Furniture Sales.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family owned and operated since 1989.
Tonight's Westview pregame show is brought to you by J&R Solutions, providing unlimited high-speed internet with no throttling and no contracts. Call them at 574-349-7673.
It's Fairfield, so talk about some of the things you did this week in practice that you really wanted to focus on.
Yeah, it was all about our intensity and our effort. We feel like, some of the reason why we have more turnovers in games and why we're not rebounding as well is just our overall effort, and we feel like we addressed that. We had 5 really good days of practice from Saturday to yesterday. We're excited to be able to go out and compete against somebody else who consistently plays hard, and then we'll be able to kind of see if we can continue on that track or if maybe it was a fluke of those 4 or 5 days. And so we're hoping that we're on to something here.
Yeah, so from that I take it that you think some of the biggest factors in our loss to Fairfield last time were maybe effort and rebounding goes along with that. But what are some of the key factors that you saw in looking at the game film that contributed to our loss?
Well, it's I felt like we looked like we were sped up, and some of that is because that game anyway, they played harder than we did. And when somebody's playing that much harder, it can kind of put you into a shock, a little bit of a panic. So we did as much as we could. We tried to in practice, make it to where we were playing against the JV, but we would give them like 3 minutes of a game, and then we'd make the JV have a decent lead, so we had to fight even harder to make sure we were able to compete in those games and put them in situations where their effort mattered even more than what it typically would. And they responded really well to that. Their ball pressure was good, their effort, their just how active they were in their help side, and then, believe it or not, we turned it over less, and we rebounded better. So hopefully that's kind of just what they needed, and being able to see that against the Fairfield team and how hard they play, hopefully that was enough for our guys to respond here.
Yeah, definitely. So no food poisoning or twisted ankles going into tonight?
No, everybody's healthy.
Yeah, okay, Coach. Well, we're looking forward to tonight. Back to Fairfield right after this.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673. Back at Fairfield High School, the jam-packed gymnasium here. Good to have you along tonight with Westview Warrior basketball. Jamie, this reminds me of the old games where we packed this gym here, or if we were playing at Westview, and a loud crowd, the cheer blocks are into it. It's great to see. Standing room only.
Yeah, this gives you hope for high school basketball.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's so many times where it's half filled or even less, and you're right. It'd be interesting to see what the crowd size would be if it was at Westview tonight,
right? Because
of the packed. It was packed in here. I was saying, I got here at 6 o'clock for the girls' game, and it was pretty much packed.
Yeah, the park in Goshen practically.
Yeah, so it's
crazy.
Pretty much standing room only in here, and that's the way you want to see it. What better fun can you have, especially have any inkling as a basketball fan, to come out to Westview Fairfield on a Friday night with the snow flying, and especially a little bit added incentive because Westview played them just 8 days ago, and Fairfield, kicked us around pretty good.
They did.
So as a basketball player, as a young man, you want an opportunity to get out there and redeem yourself, and so we have that opportunity tonight.
Well, the last game, I think, let's see, we scored, I don't have it in front of me here, but we only scored 15 or 16 points in the first half, and that's not going to win you very many ball games. But we did come back in the third and fourth quarter and made it a ball game at least. The last time, we just need to put 4 quarters together.
Absolutely, and that's kind of been a trend we've seen where we haven't seen that consistent effort. And you're right, we were down 30-16 at halftime. Fairfield scored the first couple of buckets of the third quarter. I think we were down 18, and it looked like, we're about to get our doors blown off here.
Right.
And we responded well. Outscored them in that quarter, 17-13. Cut it to 3 in the fourth quarter once, but just couldn't get over that final hurdle and ended up losing, I think, by 12. Something like that.
Right, 58-46, 12-point loss, yeah.
I think the two key factors from that game, 16 turnovers, Fairfield had 8, and we had 2 offensive rebounds and they had 9.
Yeah.
And it seemed like 19.
It did, yeah.
So, like Coach talked about, sometimes players don't quite know how hard they can play. And you come out against Fairfield, and they kind of got shell-shocked in that first 4 minutes. And it's like, whoa, this is a different level than we've played against this year. Fairfield's strong, they're physically strong, they're athletic, and they're just aggressive. And it's a great way to learn. That's how you grow as a team. You play against good teams, and we'll get a chance tonight to see how much they've grown. Will it make a difference in the outcome? We don't know yet.
They shouldn't take it. They shouldn't take us by surprise tonight. We know how they play. We know how they start. They're going to be ready to win the second game in a row against Westview. And Westview's got to be prepared for this ball game tonight. Should be a good one here from Fairfield High School.
Yeah, for Fairfield, it's interesting, the dynamic. What are they thinking?
Right.
They played really well. They beat us. They won the NECC tournament. They actually finished that on Monday. But now what do you do for an encore?
Well, they're going to do the national anthem here in a few minutes. We'll wrap up our pregame show here. Tonight's Westview pregame show is brought to you by J&R Solutions, providing unlimited high-speed internet with no throttling and no contracts. Call them at 574-349-7673. Our national anthem's coming up shortly, and then we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups. And we'll pause now for our national anthem.
Performed this evening by Fairfield senior Connor Miller.
And now the starting lineups for tonight's ball game.
First for the visitors, the Westview Warriors. A 6'1" freshman, number 15, Austin Schleybaugh.
Austin Schleybaugh, 6'1" freshman, 4.6 points per game. Caden Grau, 6'3" sophomore, averaging 7.4 points per game, number 21. Number 33 is senior Luke Helmuth, 11.7 points per game, 6'1" senior. Wiley Minix, a 6'2" senior, averaging 10.1 points per game. And Wyatt Zepp rounds out the Westview lineup at 6'6". He's averaging 12.9 points per game, leads his team in that department. He'll be at center tonight for the Warriors. And now for the Fairfield Falcons. Under the direction of Derek Heinen, their head coach, in his third year at Fairfield. Number 3 is 5'11" junior Brooks Custer. Number 12 is Noah Mast, a 6'6" senior. Number 20 is Mitchell Miller, 6' senior. He scored 23 points last week against the Warriors in the NECC tournament. Next out is number 24, Tyson Fry, a 6'3" senior, scored 8 against the Warriors last week. Number 35 is Carson Smith, a 6'1" senior. He scored a pair of points against the Warriors last week. So it's Fairfield and Westview. Westview at 9-3, Fairfield at 10-3. In this big Northeast Corner Conference matchup between these two rivals. Well, I'm getting the chills here listening to this crowd, Jamie.
Yeah, they're into it. They always hate the whistler over here, and they try to drown him out, but they failed.
Tip is controlled by Fairfield. Zepp had the advantage, but getting in there and grabbing it was Mitch Miller.
Yeah, if you can't get up for this game after what we just went through in pregame, you need to have your pulse checked.
Yeah, no kidding. With the ball out front is Brooks Custer. He was the quarterback on the football team. Driving is Smith down the baseline. He's trapped down there, tries to get it out of trouble, does. Hook shot by Custer's, no good. Battle for the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Fairfield. It'll be Westview basketball.
One of the things we struggled with last game is this full court man-to-man press. So we'll see what we've done to. One thing we really struggled on was throwing it over the top just like that.
That's
we
right.
were able to complete that one.
Zepp in the corner.
Westview's had a habit of starting slow offensively, so we'll see if we can come out with a little different energy and get some early baskets.
Growl, quick turnaround, good.
And that was an area I thought we could exploit more in the last game, and we didn't. He had one basket in there, and now he's already got one early this game.
Good start for the Warriors. Custer out front. Takes it left side on the pass to Mast. Mast gets it to Fry. Good defense by the Warriors.
Westview definitely more aggressive on the perimeter this game.
Well, we're playing like we did that fourth quarter, especially in last game. Putting it up, Mast off the back of the iron, no good, and a rebound, Caden Rao.
Well, one thing Fairfield has is they're aggressive and they're big, but I thought we had a little bit of an advantage. Missed.
Good drive by.
We had a little bit of an advantage on the perimeter as far as driving to the basket, and we weren't able to exploit that. So a great drive by Austin that time, just rimmed off.
Out front with the basketball for Fairfield is Mitch Miller. He'll go right side with it to Custer. Drives, puts it up, has it blocked away, but a foul's going to be called. And that'll go against Wiley Minix. He tried to slap it away. First team foul of the ball game on the Warriors. First team foul of the ball game, period. Two-shot foul coming for Brooks Custer. Fairfield makes it 2-1 on Custer's first free throw.
Fairfield is probably trying to identify some of the matchups they can exploit, trying to take us to the basket a little bit.
Second one misses and Grau pulls down the rebound. Luke Helmuth tries to drive the baseline, gets it to Austin Slaybaugh, and he has a wide open shot.
That time Luke looked past his man and saw that there was nobody under the basket guarding it, so he drove and was able to dish off when somebody finally did show up.
4-1 Westview. Tyson Fry drives it. Looked like he pounded the basketball. And he throws it into the hands of Austin Slaybaugh. Pass ahead to Luke. He puts it up, misses a layup. Rebound is yanked down by Carson Smith. Smith goes to Mast. Noah Mast picks up his dribble. Goes left side to Miller. He'll drive. Fall away jumper's good. Hit a bunch of those the last time against Westview.
Yeah, Miller had a really nice game last time. I think he had like 20 points.
Ball stolen away. It was knocked away originally by Mast and then picked up by Smith. Smith drives between two Westview players, and it's going to be Luke Helmuth with a reach in.
Well, we did a good job of kind of beating the setup of the press that time. We threw it in quick, got it up, but you cannot stop in midstream and turn your back to the defense running back.
Owen Brill coming in. Wiley Minix will come to the bench. Meantime, Fairfield will be inbounding underneath their own basket. With the ball, Carson Smith. It's a left-handed toss across the timeline as checking in was Alex Hofer. Turnaround jumper in the lane is good by Noah Mast. 5-4 ball game. Falcons lead by 1. Ball intercepted by Tyson Fry as Luke Helmuth tried to get it inside. Hofer wide open as Smith for a three. It spins out, no good. Brill with the batted away ball grabs it takes it to Austin Slaybaugh. He'll drive, put it up, misses, and Tyson Fry pulls down a rebound, and back comes Fairfield.
I like the aggressiveness, though, by Austin there. He's just an inch from having 2 layups and us having a healthy, three-point lead. But
better to be aggressive than timid.
Definitely.
With the ball is Noah Mast. Fairfield with the 1-point lead at 5-4.
Well, one thing we're doing is because we're up close on them so much, they're not getting as much of a chance to get started with their move.
Ball knocked away, almost stolen. Regaining possession is Fairfield. Tyson Fry grabs a pass inside, and he's fouled from behind. That's going to go against Wyatt Zepp.
Westview taking a 30-second timeout.
3:53 to go in the first quarter. Falcons 5, Warriors 4. We'll be back right after this.
Shipshe Automotive Service provides 5-star auto repair services in the Shipshewana area. See Shipshe Automotive's professional auto repair technicians for advanced diagnostics for your vehicle. From suspension and alignment to AC repair, brakes, and general maintenance, with Shipshe Automotive Service, you gain a partner you can trust with all your auto repair needs. Shipshe Automotive Service also provides 24-hour towing service. That's Shipshe Automotive Service, 260-768-7119.
Back at Fairfield, both teams popping out of their huddle.
Wade Springer into the game now. Austin Slaybaugh is going to take a rest.
Fairfield will be inbounding, and it's going to be Mitch Miller as the trigger man for the Falcons. Still looking, then throws a baseball pass out to Brant Garber, who's just come in. Garber goes out front to Mitch Miller. Miller bounces it off his foot. Fairfield retains possession. Mast with it. Good defense by Grau, but he works his way in. Misses the inside shot right underneath, and Wade Springer comes back with a loose ball. He'll give it to Owen Brill. Helmuth out to Grau. Grau puts up a shot, looked like it was partially blocked, grabbed by Elijah Miller, who also came in after that timeout.
Yeah, I think his wrist might have got hit on that too.
Hammered away, blocked away by Zepp on the pass by Elijah, or on the shot attempt by Elijah Miller. Wiley comes back in as Caden Grau will take a break.
I think as hard as we're playing out there, you're going to see this rotation continue because play as hard as you can. You need a break, get a break, and get right back in.
Well, we have the depth that we can do that. So
absolutely.
Custer chases down the loose ball. He'll drive it, put it up off the glass, and got it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much of a moving screen you can get away with out there, but Luke just got blocked all the way across the court.
Brill with a three. That's going to be long. Hofer there all alone for the rebound. He'll bring it down. Baseball pass comes cross court to Elijah Miller. He'll go out front. Shots in the air. In and out by Mast. And now we have a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Fairfield. Hofer. No, it's on Grau. No, that was against, that was against Hofer.
Right. Nice job by Owen there getting back for the rebound after he missed a three on the other end.
This time, Owen Brill will try to inbound it.
We may have a quickness advantage here now with Camden coming in for.
We have some contact on the inbound pass, and that's going to go against Custer. So 2 quick fouls picked up by Fairfield. Second team foul on the Falcons. Once again, Brill will try to inbound. Bounce pass comes in to Wade Springer. Springer, bounce pass across the timeline to Camden Yoder. Back out front, or come to Springer. Brill looks down low to Wiley. Double team there. Gets it to Springer now to Slaybaugh. Inside Brill. He'll hit Camden Yoder driving to the basket.
Nice cut by Camden that time. Saw an opportunity.
7-6, Warriors down 1.
That's been a while since we've scored, so that was an important basket.
That was big. Hofer drives to the free throw line, gets it out front to Miller. Now driving into the lane is Mast. He'll give off to Hofer. Hofer bounces it off his shin into the hands of Custer. He drives, puts it up, and we have a blocking foul. It's going to be called on Wade Springer. Looked like he was set under there, but he gets whistled for the foul. That'll be a shooting foul. Minute 39 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, much better effort out there for Westview on defense. A lot of bounces are near steals right now,
right.
But every bounce is going Fairfield's way so far. But great effort, and we just need to keep that up, and it's going to start paying off.
Custer, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line as he hits his first free throw attempt. He'll get one more.
So Owen did a nice job on that last possession of penetrating into the lane, something he doesn't do a lot of, and hitting Camden,
right.
Something he doesn't do a lot of on
That's
layups.
True. Camden will inbound now for the Warriors. Bounce passes it into Springer. Wade advances it up court with Hofer on him. Goes to Camden. Swing it around to Wiley Minix. Inside, Springer. Slaybaugh. Yoder, they'll swing it to Zepp.
Well, one thing Fairfield had a good look at, too, is how we operate and who likes to score. And so,
good drive, some contact, but no whistle.
Wyatt is not getting much of a look out there today. That's what I'm trying to spit out. But
right.
I like the drive by Austin there. Another flop by Fairfield that they didn't call.
Shots up, won't go for Hofer. Loose on the floor, battle for the basketball, and we have what?
They're going to call a foul on Westview.
Wow. That's going to go against Camden Yoder. Looked like a tie-up.
Looked like Fry over the back of 3 Westview players is what I saw. But I could be biased.
Maybe a little. Grau and Helmuth will check in for Westview after the first free throw attempt for Fry.
I like early in the game the refs not calling all
right.
these charges that they could call. It kind of sends the message that play basketball and quit flopping.
Yeah, I like it. Hofer coming out. Back into the ball game's Mitch Miller. Zepp came back in for Westview, along with Grau. Tyson hits 1 of 2 of his free throws. 10-8, Fairfield by 2. Back come the Warriors inside a minute now. In fact, we're all the way down to 45 seconds to go in the first quarter.
We may be going for 1 here. We're running a delay. We'll see if we're just setting them up. But Fairfield is kind of in a matchup zone, which is what they like to do. More of a matchup man-to-man, I guess, what you'd call it.
Yep. Down to 25 seconds to go.
Yeah, these cross-court passes here are making me nervous.
Helmuth controls out front as we tick down toward 15 seconds now to go in the quarter.
Yeah, I think we better start running something.
Under 10, driving is Slaybaugh. Shoots it out to Helmuth for 3. Won't go. Rebounds put back up by Slaybaugh, and he's going to get a couple of free throws here with 1.9 to go in the quarter. That's going to be Tyson Fry picking up his first foul. Austin Slaybaugh with 4 points already will go to the charity stripe for the first time tonight. He'll be shooting right into the Fairfield cheer block. That one goes off the back of the rim, no good. He'll get one more. Shots up and good. Pulls Westview back within 1 with 1.9 to go. And Fairfield will just hold it as the buzzer sounds. So we played 8 minutes here at Fairfield High School in a jam-packed gym. Our score, Fairfield 10, Westview 9. We'll be back in 60 seconds with quarter number 2.
Move from ring to ring, catching great deals and unique finds at the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Bid on furniture, antiques, art, pottery, tools, architectural salvage, estate items, and more. 6 to 10 auctioneers simultaneously sell inside the Shipshewana Antique Building, and each week it's completely different with amazing sellers and items from all over. Don't miss the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday at 9 a.m. all year round.
Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, blast coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204. 10-9 ball game after the first quarter of play here at Fairfield. And Jamie, you were mentioning the last game was a little different story.
Yeah, it was 16-7 after one quarter, and I think we were lucky to be that close.
Right.
But both teams missed some shots that quarter they'd probably like to have back, so I think that probably balanced out. I think both teams have rotated through 8 or 9 players, and we got a feel for each other. No, it's not going to be a cakewalk for either team tonight.
No, I don't think
so. It's just going to come down to who can continue this intensity and who can make some shots.
Westview under pressure, inbounds the basketball. They get it first here in the second quarter. Inside pass, a little dangerous, intended for Luke in the lane, and it's intercepted by Carson Smith.
Yeah, that's one thing we do have a little bit of an issue with still tonight is some turnovers, but we're at least being aggressive.
Custer gets it back to Smith, or rather Mast. Mast drives it into the paint. Hook shot's up. It's going to be short. Picked out of there by Caden Grau. He'll get it to Slaybaugh, right side to Wade Springer. Zepp drives on Tyson Fry, puts it up. Good off the glass.
Nice under control drive that time by Wyatt. He's not getting a lot of openings tonight, so he's going to have to make some things happen.
First points of the ball game for Wyatt. That gives Westview a 1-point lead at 11-10. Ball thrown away over the head. The pass was intended for Mitch Miller, and it goes into the scorer's bench.
It's 2 or 3 times tonight Fairfield's driven deep into the paint, and they get trapped down there. You're pretty much trapped by one person at that point, and so they're throwing those kind of wild passes out.
Austin Slaybaugh gets it to Springer. Over right side, it comes to Helmuth. He'll lob it inside to Zepp. Zepp trying to work it, and he's fouled underneath on Fairfield.
Well, we saw Wyatt early in the year especially really have some nice moves inside, and he's very, very capable in there, and good to see him going back to that.
That's right. We need that. Foul was called on 35, Carson Smith, his first. And Zepp, who we all know hasn't missed very many free throws, misses that one. He came in tonight.
His second of the year.
Yeah, he's 19 out of 21 now. Came in 19 out of 20. Unbelievable. Second one is good. 12-10, Westview by 2. Hofer brings it across the timeline, and another unforced error by Fairfield. Pass was intended that time for Noah Mast again from Hofer. And now Coach Heinen wants to talk things over with his team. 6:38 to go in the half. Westview 12, Fairfield 10. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Pizza Depot on South Jefferson Street in Millersburg features delicious pizza and breadsticks, along with fresh salads. Dine-in, carry-out, and delivery are all available at Pizza Depot. Pizza Depot, 104 South Jefferson Street in Millersburg. 574-642-4229. We're back and ready to resume action. Kane Grau will inbound in front of the scorer's bench. Bounce pass comes in to Austin Slaybaugh.
Well, this constant pressure, really by both teams, can take a toll on you by the end of the game. So it'll be interesting to watch how this wears down one team or the other, where you can't get any pass in easy. You got to work for everything. Sometimes you got to work just as hard on offense as you do defense.
That's right. Threes in the air by Helmuth, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Austin Slaybaugh played it very aggressively that time, but Carson Smith won the battle on that particular possession. In the corner is Elijah Miller. He'll get it out front now to Noah Mast. Elijah Miller hands it off to Mast. Mast drives it into the paint, then gives off to Smith. He'll drive, kind of throw it up toward the basket, misses and comes into Zepp's hand. Back comes Helmuth. He'll go right side to Springer. Wade, ground the corner, has it knocked away. It's going to be Westview ball. Elijah Miller got his hand in there and knocked it away.
Well, one of the keys right now defensively is Caden is doing a nice job on Noah Mast, staying in front of him, just making him make a move. He's got a lot of moves and up and unders and good player, but we're making him work for whatever he's getting.
Wiley Minix comes back into the ball game. Pass inside, blocked away as Westview's Brill went to the basket. Got it blocked away. Fairfield comes back with it.
A nice aggressive move, though, by Owen that time. I think he could have probably got the call on that in some games.
Yeah, they're letting them play tonight. Mitch Miller, fall away jumper, misses this time. Tapped out to Helmuth. Luke brings it up, drives it toward the basket, has it knocked out of bounds by Miller. It's going to be Westview basketball.
Well, with all the intensity and all the hype, we're kind of stuck on 12-10 for quite a while.
Yeah, we have been. Both teams playing hard, but it's kind of a defensive battle. Now it goes off of two of Westview's hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, Austin missed the first guy that was open that time.
Austin comes out. Camden Yoder comes back in for Westview.
I think what's happening also, the coaching staff, if you're turning it over tonight, you're coming out. And that seemed to be kind of the rotation tonight.
Yeah, good point.
Just
good
to
observation.
Make a point.
With the ball is Mitch Miller. Gets it out front to Garber, Brant Garber. Out front to Hofer for Miller. He'll lob it into Mast. Mast works his way inside. Up and under is good.
Yeah, you think he's just about finally to shoot it, and he gives you one more fake. So nice move that time. But Caden needs to stay down and make him shoot it over him.
Brill tried to drive the baseline. Shut off there. Camden Yoder for three. Oh, won't go. Thought that looked good.
It looked good. It's only our third three-point attempt tonight.
Yeah, we're not.
No, take it back. Fourth. Owen had one as well.
That's right.
But still, that's well below our average.
Miller drives the baseline for Fairfield. Has it knocked away and stolen. Wiley Minix comes up with a steal. He'll give it to Luke Helmuth. Tied up at a dozen. 3:40 to go in the first half. Ball knocked away on the pass intended for Owen Brill. Custer and Fry come back in for Fairfield. Miller comes to the bench along with Brant Garber. Luke lobs it inside to Wyatt, and he lays it in. Good play.
Yeah, not a bad option there when you're out of people to throw it to.
Warriors up two. Smith traveling.
Yeah, I thought that looked funny.
He looked off balance, and he did take an extra step. So another turnover on Fairfield. Daniel Yoder getting set to check in for Westview now. By the way, the JV was beaten tonight by Fairfield. Good close ball game. In fact, Daniel Yoder had the last shot of the basketball game, would have tied it. Bounced off the rim. Shot by Camden, no good on the three attempt. And we have a whistle and a foul's going to be called on Westview over the back. It's going to be Owen Brill picking up the foul, his first foul of the night.
Well, we haven't shot particularly well, and we're still in the lead. I think that's one of the things this year that has not been the case.
That's true.
Against good teams, and so it's really encouraging, even though we're not hitting right now.
We're really making Fairfield work on offense. And we have a bump by Camden. Good defense. But
yeah, Camden's really a good matchup there on Hofer. He can get under him, and he can move his feet quick enough to stay in front of him. I think he's frustrating Hofer a little bit.
Yeah, he's pesky out there. Fry trying to work his way in. Good defense by Luke. Or not Fry, that was Noah Mast. Smith has it on the baseline. Tries to shoot it out, and it's intercepted by Daniel Yoder.
Yeah, nice help side defense that time.
Helmuth to Zepp as the Warriors try to stretch their lead. Zepp all the way to the hoop, has it knocked away, and Brill gets it this time. He'll put it up. This time they're going to call the foul. That'll be a two-shot foul coming for Brill. It looked like Zepp was mugged under there. No call.
Yeah, I didn't see it real clearly, but it seemed like a lot of contact in there. But I love the aggression going to the basket.
That's right.
You end up on the foul line and get them in foul trouble.
Brill's free throw is good. Owen struggling a bit from the free throw line this year with a 40% shooting average. Camden coming back out of the ball game.
Really some key minutes for Camden, I think.
Yeah.
He didn't score on that stretch, but good defense and taking some shots that are there.
Owen hits both free throws to give the Warriors a 4-point lead, their biggest of the evening so far. Custer goes right side to Fry. Fry drives it in. He'll put it up strong off the baseline and got it.
Yeah, nice move by Fry that time.
Ball lobbed in bounds, chased down by Austin Slaybaugh. He'll get it to Zepp. To Owen Brill, right back to Zepp. Warriors will set it up out front now. Minute 50 to go in the first half. Stop jumper, no good by Helmuth. Rebound and a putback is good by Daniel Yoder.
I think that might have been tipped by Zepp. Somebody tipped it to keep it alive. And you're right, Daniel Yoder with the...
Custer with it now for Fairfield. Warriors up by 4, 18-14. Ball knocked out of bounds, but we have a foul.
Well,
against Westview.
The Westview fans got to be very happy what they're seeing tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing how much better you look when you play hard. And that's really the only difference. We're not shooting that great, but we're getting offensive rebounds.
Right.
That's just effort. We're defensive rebound. That's just effort. And we're making it really hard for Fairfield to get good shots.
Custer looking to inbound. Bounce passes it into Fry. Right side in the corner is Miller. He'll get it out to Custer, and Custer hits a three.
Yeah, that was one of the few times Fairfield's had a good look at a three.
And that is their first three of the ball game.
First for anybody.
Yeah, it is. I was going to say, Westview still hasn't hit a three. Daniel Yoder with it. He'll go out front to Zepp. Zepp fakes, picks up his dribble, and gives off to Austin Slaybaugh. Grau looks inside and flips it out to Daniel Yoder. He'll drive it all the way in, tries to make a reverse layup, and it's knocked away by Mast. Mast with the basketball, spins inside, puts it up, off the back of the rim, no good. Tipped out and grabbed by Tyson Miller, and it goes off his foot. I don't think he would have had to save it from going over the line there, would he?
I'm not sure if they would have called, because it kind of got tipped by, I'm not sure who tipped it last.
Right.
So they might have given it to him if it had gone over.
Westview will inbound right in front of the scorekeeper. Lobs it into Austin Slaybaugh from Grau.
I think we're due to hit a 3 here to end this half. How about that?
Hey, that'd be all right. We've got 17 seconds now to go. Grau out front. Helmuth down to 10 seconds. Good defense by Fairfield. We're down to 5. Zepp will put up the shot and hits the side basket. And there's going to be 2.6 seconds to go.
That still should be Westview ball.
Yeah,
that ball got hit.
It was tipped. So it'll be Westview basketball, and Luke Helmuth right in front of the Fairfield bench will inbound for Westview at 2.6.
Westview not quite sure. I don't think what they want to run here.
Gonna lob it into Zepp. Zepp will put it up. Oh, it won't go. Rebound yanked down by Noah Mast, and that'll do it for the first half. Westview takes a 1-point lead to the locker room. It's Westview 18, Fairfield 17, and we'll be back in 2 minutes with stats and scoring from Dan and Jamie.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information. Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988, and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at 5 Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-thru or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Pizza Depot in Millersburg, featuring Chicken Pesto Pizza as their January pizza of the month. So tonight has been no short of effort. Just watching really a high-level effort first half out there. I don't know that the execution was always high effort, and the shot making was limited, but very good, entertaining half out there tonight so far. For Fairfield, Brooks Custer had 8 to lead them tonight in the first half. He had 7 in the last game. And Noah Mast, who had 7 in the last game as well, had 4 in the first half. Mitchell Miller, number 20 out there for Fairfield, 23 in the last game, 2 in the first half tonight. Tyson Fry has 3, a field goal and a free throw to round out the scoring for Fairfield. For Westview, really played a lot of players, and their scoring was really pretty even out there tonight. Camden Yoder had a bucket for 2. Austin Slayball with 2 field goals and a free throw for 5. Caden Grau, I think his biggest contribution so far tonight has been defensively on Noah Mast, but he's got a bucket as well. First basket of the game for 2 points. Owen Brill had a basket for 2, and Wyatt Zepp tied for the lead in the first half with 5. And Daniel Yoder came off the bench to chip in with 2 there toward the end of that first half in the second quarter. So some of the bigger stats, as I see, Westview 0 for 6, I believe, or 0 for 5 from three-point range. Fairfield's hit 1. If we would have hit any, this would be a whole different game out there. But shots aren't going down as much, but the effort's there. I believe we're probably out rebounding Fairfield. Dan will have the stats here in a minute about what's going on with that, but it certainly looked much better on the defensive end. Fairfield's not getting second and third chances. And on the offensive end, I think we had as many offensive rebounds in that first half as we did in the whole game on the first time we played over here. So we're a lot more locked in. I think we're a lot more confident. You can say we have a little bit different attitude out there tonight. And so far, it's led to a 1-point lead. And while we'd like a bigger lead, that's better than nothing.
It sure is. So, yeah, I was just looking at the scoring by quarters. So last time we played here, we scored 7 and 9. So we had 16 points at the end of the first half. Only 2 more tonight. The big difference is they had 30. Tonight they have 17. And,
Exactly.
I mean, we are all over them on defense. And the one thing, I mean, I couldn't hear what you guys were talking about earlier, but the thing I noticed is the first time we played them, that first quarter, they were just shoving us, literally moving us. You know, we had a pass inside to Zepp, and the guy pushed him 6 feet out of the way.
Exactly.
And the pass, missed him by a mile because of that, and there was no fouls called.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, we're playing way more aggressively. And I think it's both sides are playing aggressively. I think last time it just took us by surprise, and we didn't know how to play. I think we were ready for it tonight, and it looks like the guys are having fun.
It's a different attitude. We talked about that a little bit. It's just we're pressuring Fairfield because as good as they are, the one thing they struggle a little bit with is having that guy that can break down a tough defense off the dribble if you don't give them a running head start.
Right, yeah.
And so we're extending our defense and not allowing them to do that as much.
Yeah, a couple times just that pressure. I mean, we picked off some passes inside, and they threw a couple away. I mean, just wild passes because they got themselves in a situation where they had to unload the ball.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's been fun to watch. Other than the fact that I'm sitting down there behind the cheerleaders and I can't see, but had to stand up. But, yeah, so you talked a little bit about the offensive boards. So I show that we've got 4 offensive boards and they have 2. And overall, we're out-rebounding them 14-11. It's been fun to watch. I think
the last game they had 9 offensive rebounds. We had 2 for the whole game, and we got 4 in the first half.
Yeah.
And they got 2.
Yeah.
So if we can continue that bodes well.
And if we can hit some threes, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, I think we're bound to throw one in sooner or later. But, they don't give you much time to shoot them.
Yep.
They really don't. They're an excellent defensive team. And we were sped up in the last game, as the coach puts it. Well, we've adjusted to the pace, but it's still a hard pace to get open shots.
Yeah.
And that's why some driving to the basket does well.
Yep.
So. Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Pizza Depot in Millersburg, featuring chicken pesto pizza as their January pizza of the month.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back with more from Fairfield High School as both teams have returned from their locker room. We'll get half number 2 started here in just a few minutes. Halftime score is Westview 18, Fairfield 17. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988. And now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at 5 Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
And we're back at Fairfield High School. Jerry Hosell with Jamie Miller tonight. Good to have you aboard this exciting NECC matchup, Westview and Fairfield. And it's as close as it could possibly get right now. 18-17 is our score. Westview with the advantage as we begin the second half.
Interesting to see how this half starts. Can we come out with the same intensity? Can we still get the same rebounding level that we did in the first half? Fairfield missed several inside shots, but so did Westview. Fairfield hit 1 3, we hit none. I think we're 0 for 5 in the first half, maybe 0 for 6. And so, yeah, if you count that last one, Zepp shot that got tipped out of his hands, that would be 6 we were in the first half. So, but, I don't think it's going to come down to three-point shooting, but it sure wouldn't hurt to make a few of those this half.
It'd be nice to see him go in on our end. Custer gets the inbound pass. It looks like both teams have their original starting lineup. Fry aggressively to the basket, puts it up and in to get Fairfield off on the right foot for them. And then a steal. Mass puts it up, misses an easy shot underneath. Good aggressive rebound by Grau, and he'll get it into the hands of Austin Slaybaugh.
Yeah, careless pass on that inbounds by Austin that time.
Good drive to the hoop by Wiley Minnick.
It was that Flash wearing number 35 we just saw going to the basket.
Those are his
there.
first 2 points of the ball game. Yeah, good aggressive move by Wiley. There goes Fry again, and he traveled.
Yeah, he was a little out of control that time, but it looks like maybe some of the halftime talked about Fry going to the basket strong and maybe Wiley.
It appears that way, yeah.
So this is, we got to hold still here on the baseline. We don't have any room to roam.
Lob pass comes in. Looked like Luke might have been fouled. Now what do we have?
They called a foul on 3.
Custer picks up the foul. That'll be his second of the ball game. First foul of the quarter for Fairfield. Grau looking to inbound. He'll get it into Austin Slaybaugh, but it goes into the Fairfield bench off his fingertips.
So 2 turnovers already this half on inbounds plays. We just can't have that. We didn't have that in the first half.
Slaybaugh
so we're going to bring
out.
in somebody else that can maybe has a little more experience.
Wade.
Yes.
Our senior, one of our seniors. Smith will get it in to Mast. Mast with Grau on him, and Caden's done a good job all evening. Weaves his way toward the basket, then's double team, gets it to Fry, right back to Mast. Out front to Custer. Mast tries to go baseline. Reverse layup is good. Wow. So now Fairfield goes up 21-20. Across the timeline to Springer to Wiley, and he has his three-point attempt blocked away.
Fairfield's going to a little bit different trap now. If we get it in, they're still looking to trap that ball handler. So we do have an advantage there because we're essentially 3-on-2 going the other way if we can take advantage.
Springer looking to inbound for Westview. Get it into Minnick. To Luke Helmuth. Back out front to Minnick.
I would expect a little bit more offense this half overall just because guys are into the flow of the game a little bit more.
Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fairfield. So Wade Springer will inbound in front of the scorekeeper for the Warriors. Lobs it into Luke Helmuth, and back come the Warriors. Minnick with the ball right side. Inside to Zepp.
Now Zepp's got to take that. He has one-on-one in the post against a smaller guy. Even though we didn't make it, I like that. Oh, that's off his foot. Oh.
Oh, my. going to be Fairfield basketball. They took the jump hook off the baseline, but yeah, Custer's only 5'11".
Yeah, I'd like to see him go up just a little quicker on there, but he had a tough angle on that bank too.
Mass drives it, pulls up on the baseline, gives out to Fry, back out front now to come. That's Miller, and he tries to get it to Mast, and it'll be a back and over violation.
Well, we've seen Fairfield turn it over. We didn't get stats from Dan on that at halftime, but it feels like they've had as many this game as they did a whole last time.
We're causing some turnovers. Springer bounce passes it into Helmuth. Who goes right side to Grau. Springer. Minix drives, scoops it up. It's on the floor. The foul's called, so the basket won't count.
Good drive by Wiley. I don't think they're expecting him to drive very much, so he's probing the defense a little bit this half.
Springer will inbound. Owen Brill will come into the ball game for Westview. Zepp will get a break. 21-20 Fairfield, 5:28 to go in the third quarter. Springer looking to inbound. Gets it out front. Grau. He'll drive, give off right side to Luke Helmuth. He'll swing it around the perimeter into the hands of Minix, back to Brill out front. Wiley picks up his dribble, gives off out front to Springer, right back to Wiley. Grau in the corner, lobs it into Helmuth, reverse layup, good. First two of the night for Luke Helmuth. And that puts the Warriors back in the lead at 22-21.
One advantage we have there is they have Noah guarding Wiley, and so Wiley staying on the perimeter, that keeps Noah out of the lane.
Driving down the baseline, we have a whistle and some contact on the baseline. Looks like Wade's going to pick up another foul.
I think they just called it out of bounds, but I don't know how he gets the benefit of that call. That was an out-of-control drive into a double team on the baseline.
Springer's shaken up a little bit as he came down hard on his right elbow. Daniel Yoder checks in for the Warriors. Caden Grau comes out. Burrell came in for him. Custer lobs it out front. But the basketball is Mast. Has it knocked away, retrieves it. That'll go to Mitch Miller. Custer drives it toward the hoop. Floater is good.
Kind of threw that in over his head, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did. 23-22. Fairfield by 1.
Westview with two freshmen on the floor right now.
Daniel Yoder along with Austin Slaybaugh. Slaybaugh puts it up and scores. Austin scored 5 in the first game. He already has 7 here tonight in the first meeting between these two teams. That puts Westview by 1 in this seesaw battle here at Fairfield High School. Mitch Miller, right side, it'll go to Noah Mast.
Now Luke doing a nice job on Noah. I don't think Noah wants to try to drive too much against Luke. Luke's really good with his hands, and he's strong, plays strong down there.
The inside pass comes to Mitch Miller. He'll get it out of trouble out front to Alex Hofer. Hofer hands off to Brooks Custer. Nearing the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Westview by 1, 24-23. Spinning inside as Mast gives off to Hofer for 3. Misses a shot from long range. Chased down by Mast, and he looked like he traveled, but there's going to be a foul called. And that's going to be Wiley Minix, and that'll be his second.
Westview really making Fairfield work for their shots out there. You can see Fairfield's, they're breathing heavy and they're on offense.
Both teams continue to get guys in and out of the lineup.
I think that's only the third offensive rebound for Fairfield this
good
game.
Yeah,
And, I think they
little different than last game.
Definitely.
Full timeout called by Westview. 24-23, the Warriors with a 1-point lead. We'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, blast coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
Shipshe Automotive Service provides 5-star auto repair services in the Shipshewana area. See Shipshe Automotive's professional auto repair technicians for advanced diagnostics for your vehicle. From suspension and alignment to AC repair, brakes, and general maintenance, with Shipshe Automotive Service, you gain a partner you can trust with all your auto repair needs. Shipshe Automotive Service also provides 24-hour towing service. That's Shipshe Automotive Service, 260-768-7119.
And we're back, ready to resume action. Fairfield will be inbounding. Going to be Alex Hofer inbounding to Brooks Custer. Get it to Noah Mass. In out of Mitch Miller. Lob inside, knocked away. Good anticipation. That time by Luke Helmuth.
Yep, the whole team saw that coming that time.
Daniel Yoder gets it to his freshman classmate, Austin Slaybaugh. Helmuth will back it out now on the wing. Drives on Hofer. Cross court. And there's Fry with his long arms on the interception. Puts it up and scores.
Yeah, Luke cannot throw that pass. That's twice tonight he's tried to throw it over Fry, and it hasn't worked either time.
Fry's a big guy, 6'3", and his arms are very long, and yeah, it's hard to get anything over that guy.
Well, and the thing is, he can vertically jump from no step really quickly, and that's where we're just not used to seeing that kind of athlete too often. Disappointing, though, where we had the ball in a 1-point lead and we don't even get a shot out of it. That's a tough one.
So Fry now a chance to cash in, and he rattles it in. 8 now for Fry. Falcons take a 2-point lead at 26-24. 2:20 to go, third quarter. Camden Yoder, bounce pass on the baseline to Zepp. Zepp has it knocked away, regains possession to Camden. Swing it into the corner to Daniel Yoder, then back out to Luke. Daniel left open, he'll drive, then give off to Camden for 3. Short, looked like it was partially blocked. And it's going to be Fairfield basketball. Wiley Minix checks back into the ball game. Daniel Yoder will come out. Tyson Fry with the inbound pass to Alex Hofer. Hofer gets it out front to Noah Mass. Back to Fry. Fry with Zepp on him. Close pass comes to Noah Mast from Fry. Good defense by Westview. Fry aggressively toward the basket. Can't make the layup, and the rebound comes down to Camden Yoder. Camden drives it toward the basket. Picks up the dribble, gives off to Luke Helmuth. Wiley inside to Zepp. Zepp makes a move on Fry. There he goes, and it's batted away, but Fry got him with the body.
Well, he got the ball and he got both arms. I'm not sure what he's complaining about. He's got away with quite a bit out there tonight, so maybe he thought there wasn't a foul to be called tonight on him.
Maybe not.
Well, that's why you go inside. Make the referee make the call.
Third foul of the quarter on Fairfield. Westview with 2. Zepp at the free throw line. Shots up and good.
Well, it's got to be easier shooting free throws into a wall instead of the Fairfield student section like we were in the first half.
Exactly. Zepp 2 out of 3 from the free throw line here tonight. This is that one off the back of the rim. Rebound, Wiley Minix. Grau down the baseline. We have a whistle and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Elijah Miller of Fairfield. Nope, they're going to call it on Noah Mast.
Only his first foul.
Right. Their big guy. Quick pass into Grau, but he can't get the basket to go down. Mast with a rebound. Back comes Fairfield with a 1-point lead. Hofer, they'll swing it around to Mitch Miller. Miller to Custer.
Well, to play pressure defense like this, it has to be all 5 guys every possession, and we're doing a nice job of that tonight.
Good hustle, and now they're going to call that. Wow, that could have gone either way. Elijah Miller was really battling for position.
I think Wyatt's getting tired of getting shoved around out there. Fairfield throws a lot of physical blows out there, and so he responded that time, and they caught him.
Yeah, Miller backed into him aggressively, and that's when Wyatt was caught for the retaliation, I guess. For Wyatt, that's his second foul. 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Fairfield by 1. Mast with it. Fairfield, of course, here is going to go for the last shot. Under 10. And we're down to 5. Mast is going to take it himself. Fall away jumper, no good, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. At the end of 3, a tight ball game, and it has been all the way. Fairfield 26, Westview 25. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Move from ring to ring, catching great deals and unique finds at the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Bid on furniture, antiques, art, pottery, tools, architectural salvage, estate items, and more. 6 to 10 auctioneers simultaneously sell inside the Shipshewana Antique Building, and each week it's completely different with amazing sellers and items from all over. Don't miss the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday at 9 a.m. all year round.
Well, Jamie, Fairfield came in here giving up less than 40 points per ball game, and they entered the tournament last week in the same position. And both teams are playing really good defense, and they're right on schedule. Fairfield is. If we can put 14 or more points on the board here, hopefully we can.
Well, you'd like to think we're due for a breakout quarter, but
there's another interception. This time it's Miller instead of Fry.
Yeah, that's just a position we've been caught in a few times, and it's hard to get out of.
Hofer with it. He'll come out front with it on a pass to Mast. And now they're calling some ticky-tack fouls.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Noah Mast leads with his forearm on every drive, but somehow we get the blocking call.
Zepp picks up personal foul number 3. That could be huge for Westview. Fry comes back into the ball game.
Well, Westview has to have to keep, this is just a test of mental toughness now more than anything. We've established we can play defense against them. We're not scoring great. We just have to hang in there and get a little run and get a little lead, and that might be all it takes.
Tyson Fry back in the ball game, gets it inside to Custer. Custer puts it up off the glass and good. Not a big guy, but
yeah, Custer's pretty crafty in there. He knows what's up, and he knows how to get his shot off.
He's a strong, muscular kid, and he works well inside. Not that tall, 5'11". Wiley Minnick's right side. Well, knocked away by Fry. He's going to take it all the way down, lay it up and in. Boy, we've had that happen too many times tonight.
Yep, that's the biggest lead for Fairfield now tonight.
30-25.
If we can't make a simple perimeter pass, you're not going to beat Fairfield.
Another steal. 3 in a row for Fairfield. Hofer brings it down. He'll put it up. Miss it, thank goodness. Then he'll go to the free throw line with a couple of free throws.
Well, Westview's got their heads down a little bit. Good timeout here by Coach Pribble to kind of regroup us and help us realize this game's not over.
That's right. Still in it. 5-point ball game. And it's going to be a 30. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
And we're back at Fairfield High School. 6:38 to go in this ball game. Fairfield on a little bit of a run here. They've gone up by 5 now, 30-25. And Alex Hofer will be at the free throw line shooting 2.
Well, as it has many games this year, it's just coming down to our offense just cannot provide consistent output. And we really need that right now. We're not even getting shots off. We haven't got many off for quite a few possessions. So,
you know, it's very unusual. We haven't had a 3 yet tonight. Hofer hits his first point of the ball game.
This will be the biggest lead for either team tonight by far. I think ours was 4.
Yeah, there for a while it was back and forth. But Hofer misses his second. Good block out by Grau. He'll hand it off to Austin Slaybaugh who's come back in.
Well, we need to keep the faith here. Be confident, keep playing as a team, hit a shot, and turn this momentum around.
Zepp back in. Grau 3, short. And we have a whistle and a foul's going to be called. Somebody went up. Was it Slaybaugh? I didn't see it.
With all the banging and grabbing and holding, they're going to call the skinniest guy on the floor. That wasn't, yeah, that's a surprise.
Brill will come in for Slaybaugh. Austin with 4 fouls now. Noah Mass brings it up for Fairfield, leading by 6. Tyson Fry brings it out front to Custer, now to Mass. Back to Fry. Fry goes to the basket. Again, Zepp with 4 fouls, or 3 fouls. 3 on Zepp.
It's going to be a turnover on Fairfield there. I didn't see exactly what happened.
I didn't either. Coach is in my way.
Yeah, we're screened out quite a bit.
Grau inbounds it to Helmuth. Luke will bring it up. They'll try to trap him at half court. He'll get it to Grau. Grau goes left side. Brill open for 3. That's going to be short. Tyson Fry has it knocked away. Good job by Luke Helmuth. The Warriors have it back. He'll take it in. Puts it up. Got it.
Find a way to make a basket. We finally made one.
Finally is right. 31-27. First 2 of the fourth quarter by Westview. Ball knocked away, and it's going to stay in the hands of Fairfield. Good hustle by Caden Grau. Mass bounce passes it into Fry. Fry fakes, puts it up. In and out, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Fry yanks it out of the hands of Owen Brill aggressively. Yeah, the referees hustle in there to break things up. Fry's coming out to cool off. Carson Smith back into the ball game. Wiley Minnick will come out for Westview. Camden Yoder comes back in for Westview. Daniel Yoder will also come in for the Warriors. Wyatt Zepp will come out. 5:15 to go in the ball game. Fairfield inbounding underneath. Custer. He'll get it to Smith. Smith drives it toward the basket. He's double teamed, looks for an outlet pass, and gets it to Miller. Mass now. Inside 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Smith tries to drive, and Daniel Yoder's going to be called for the reach-in. First foul on Daniel.
14 fouls now on Westview and 0
in this quarter, yeah.
On the ever holding, grabbing, pushing Falcons.
Custer to Hofer. They are an aggressive team, no doubt about it. We knew that from the beginning. Learned that last week. Smith with a shot, and he hit. First points of the evening for Smith, and a big three-pointer for Fairfield. 34-27 now. 7-point lead. Yoder, reverse layup is good by Daniel Yoder.
Wow, where'd that come from?
I don't know, but I liked it.
Yeah, we needed that for sure. Yeah, we've got to stay close here. Fairfield's going to start going to a more of a delay.
And a travel, so another turnover on Fairfield. And Westview a chance to shave a couple or three more points off the lead here.
Yeah, Wyatt Zepp coming back in with Tyson Fry coming in. I think Coach tried to give him a little rest while Tyson was on the bench.
Miller comes back in. Coming out is Elijah Miller comes out. Elijah Miller comes in. Mitch Miller comes out. Ball knocked out of bounds. Oh, no. What happened here?
Oh, well, they finally got called for a tackle.
Oh, okay. I thought they were pointing at Daniel.
Unfortunately, we get the ball in the same spot.
Yeah.
That's really tough when you're right there and you can't run the baseline.
Third foul on Custer, by the way. Ball knocked away and stolen. Mast has it. Custer has it knocked away, but right into the hands of Fry. He'll put it up. Oh, my. Pushed it up and got it to go.
Well, like all night, they've got every bounce. They really have. Another one off somebody's shoe, right to him for a three-point play.
Then Fry, we had some good defense there knocking it away, but he just pushed it toward the basket and it went in. 36-29, Fairfield timeout's called. And we'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood, custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
Back at Fairfield. Fairfield with a 7-point lead, and Tyson Fry will be at the free throw line. Fry had 3 points going to the locker room at halftime, and he scored 9 here so far in the second half. And the free throw's good. Bounce pass comes in the ground. Back come the Warriors, and they need a bucket. Zepp drives the baseline. He's double teamed. Stolen away. Custer steps in and steals it. Ball knocked away by Luke Helmuth.
Well, the story this half is turnovers.
Oh,
It
yeah,
just is.
definitely.
We've done much worse at that this half. We're getting into positions where we pick our dribble up, and you can't do that. And that move by Wyatt that time, he's got to just finish that. He's got to shoot it.
Fry lobs it in. Good steal by Grau. He'll take it all the way to the hoop, have it blocked away by Mast.
Yeah, Mast has quite a few blocks tonight. He does a nice job with his body of just waiting to the last minute to try to block the shot. But I like the drive there by Caden there.
Yeah, it was a good drive. We'll come to the other end. Fairfield in the bonus now, and that'll send Alex Hofer to the free throw line, shooting 2. 5 team fouls on Westview, 1 on Fairfield here in the quarter. Hofer misses off the back of the rim. Minnick's in. Yoder out. Both Yoders come out, Camden and Daniel. Austin Slaybaugh back in for Westview as well. Hofer's second free throw is good. 9-point lead now for Fairfield. Grau lobs it into Slaybaugh, has it stripped away, knocks out of bounds. It'll stay in the hands of Westview. They'll inbound from the same spot they did originally.
I'd like to see him maybe run Wyatt down the middle and see if we can just throw it up high to him. We're really struggling to get this in this second half.
Grau has it knocked away, but grabbing it is Luke Helmuth, and now he's bodied and fouled by Hofer. That'll be foul number 2 on Hofer. Caden Grau will inbound right in front of athletic director here at Fairfield, Mark Engel. Puts it into Austin Slaybaugh. Grau from the corner. Feeds Wiley underneath. He has it blocked away by Mast. How many blocks do they have? My goodness.
He's got to have 6.
Fry with the runner, and it's good. Fry now with 12 points here in the half.
Well, when you can't make the outside shots and you can't get inside shots off, it's tough to score.
11-point lead now for Fairfield. Zepp drives it to the baseline, runs out of room, gives it to Slaybaugh. Zepp, interior pass to Luke Helmuth, and he's fouled. Elijah Miller finally gets called for that pushing. When he comes in there, he's playing very aggressively, and they're not calling many fouls.
Yeah, if they'd have called these early in the quarter, we'd be shooting free throws by now, but.
Third team foul now at Fairfield. Luke looking to inbound. He'll lob it all the way up to Wiley at the front. Austin Slaybaugh with it now. Quick pass inside to Zepp. Puts it up, misses, but he'll be fouled, go to the free throw line for a pair. Another foul on Elijah Miller. His second. Zepp at the stripe. First shot's up and good. Zepp now with 7. Missed a couple of free throws here tonight. 3 out of 5 from the charity stripe. Hits them both. Wade Springer will check back in for the Warriors. Wiley Minnick's comes out. 2:35 to go in the ball game. Westview down by 9, 40-31. Alex Hofer will inbound for Fairfield. Warriors putting on the pressure again. Almost stolen away, but Custer grabs it out of the air. Gets it to Mast. Back to Custer. Fairfield will not be in a hurry, I wouldn't think here.
Nope, I think.
Good steal by Grau. He'll put it up and dunk it. Not a thunder dunk by any means, but it's a dunk.
It's a dunk.
Timeout on the court. Westview trails it by 7, 40-33. 2:05 to go in the ball game. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673.
We're back at a raucous Fairfield gymnasium as the fans are on their feet here. 40-33 is the score. Fairfield leads it. Alex Hofer will attempt to inbound for the Falcons.
Oh,
man, almost
Austin
stolen
just
by Austin Slabaugh, and then Wade Springer came in from behind trying to pick the pocket. And he is whistled for the foul.
It's really interesting the fouls they're calling these last 4 minutes of the game, you know. It's the same action we've seen the entire game.
Right.
So it's a little puzzling, but
all of a sudden they're cracking down. So Carson Smith, that one rattles out, no good. He'll get one more. .202 to go in the ball game. No good. Rebound to Grau, and back come the Warriors. Inside 2 minutes to go now in the game. Slabaugh goes to Helmuth. He drives off the body of Fry and out of bounds. That'll be Westview basketball. Elijah Miller comes back in for Fairfield. Coming to the bench will be Carson Smith.
Don't need a three here yet. A basket here gets it down to 5. And
Springer to Slabaugh. He'll lob it into Zepp. Zepp goes up strong, but Fry held his position and blocked it away.
Yeah, it's just a difference in strength right there.
Yeah. Custer looking for help, gets it to Mast. Mast has it knocked away, regains possession. Custer in the corner to Miller, Elijah Miller. And boy, that was a timely timeout. That would have been either a breakaway layup or or a backcourt violation.
Like I said, they've got every bounce tonight and call.
We'll keep it here for this timeout. 40-33, a 7-point lead for Fairfield. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Timeout on the court. Brant Garber has come to the bench to check in after the timeout is completed.
Well, I think we saw in the last game that Fairfield has a little trouble handling the ball against full court, all over the court pressure.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep that up for the whole game for anybody, but we're emptying our tank right here, trying to get back in the game.
Still plenty of time. 1:20 to go.
Definitely can use a turnover. I don't think Fairfield's going to shoot anything outside of a layup.
A few things have to happen, but it can be done. Fry drives the baseline. Underneath is Hofer, and he has it swatted away, and a foul's called.
Looks like all ball from here, but
Slabaugh picks up personal foul number 5, so he'll have to come out of the ball game. Wiley Minix will check back in. Elijah Miller comes back in as well for Brant Garber for Fairfield. Alex Hofer at the free throw line for Fairfield. Gets his free throw. He's got all his points from the free throw line tonight. 6-foot senior. Minute 15 now to go in the ball game. By the way, we will not carry tomorrow night's game at Garrett due to their restrictions. But you can still watch it on their feed if you just go to the IHSAA website. Actually, we have the link on our website. Good drive to the basket by Luke Helmuth. He puts it in and he's fouled. So, yeah, if you go to our website and then click on the YouTube link to the right of the game that's scheduled, it'll take you to Garrett's link. It is a pay-per-view. Just warning you there.
Well, after this effort tonight, win or lose, what will we have left for tomorrow night?
We better have enough to beat them. That's all I can say. That would be a bad road loss if we.
Garrett hasn't had a good season, but they're capable if we come out any less than how we did tonight.
Fairfield up by 6, and that's got to be a charge, and it is. Good job by Wade Springer getting position.
Well, it's not over just yet.
Westview will inbound right in front of the bench, Fairfield's bench. Luke Helmuth will inbound it with 64 seconds on the clock. Springer, Grau put up a quick three. It's going to be short. Put back is good by Wade. First 2 of the game for Wade Springer. Inside a minute now to go in the ball game. Custer gets it to Mast. Back to Custer. Good pressure by Westview.
Another timeout by Fairfield.
It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one last timeout here, and we'll be back with the final seconds of the ball game right after this.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
And we're back. Both teams back out on the hardwood, and we're ready to resume action after the timeout. 44.9 seconds to go in the ball game. Fairfield leads it by 4, 42-38. Alex Hofer will inbound for Fairfield. He'll get it into Mast. Quick, man, Luke almost had another steal there.
Now we're probably going to have to foul.
Wade will pick up the foul.
Interesting that they have Noah Mast handling the ball almost more than anybody.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Guard. But I'm guessing he's a good free throw shooter too. Just an all-around good player.
Well, I can see over the defense as tall as he is.
Definitely makes a big difference.
I guess. Misses that one, he'll get one more. All his points have come from the field. 6 points for Noah Mast, the senior. Misses that one off the back of the rim. Loose on the floor, picked out of there by Wade Springer. That comes Wade to Grau. Grau fakes, puts it up, misses. Oh. And now we have a quick foul as Elijah Miller came up with a basketball on the rebound, and then he was fouled.
Wow, that would have made it interesting right there.
Wow. Yeah, it sure would have. 2-point ball game. So now Elijah Miller will attempt from the free throw line. He has not scored tonight. 5'11" junior. Shots up, misses. 23.7 seconds to go in the ball game. Well, we're getting an opportunity here.
Yeah, they're leaving the door open, aren't they?
Man, that was a bad miss. Ball goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by Westview. Minix had it knocked away by Fry from behind.
Well, if Fry's going to get away with pushing you in the back,
Man.
I mean, I don't know how you block him out. That's an obvious foul. We should be shooting 2 on the other end.
I mean, they normally call those right away on over the back, but not here. Inbounding will be Alec, and it's Alec Hofer, but man, I thought Helmuth had to steal, and
we had
Garber
2 almost steals this last minute.
Yeah.
Almost missed layup. Boy, this could be a tie game.
Oh, that's it for Wade. He fouls out of the ball game. Owen Brill will come back in.
Well, Fairfield, even if they win this game, can't feel awesome. They've just missed about 6 free throws in a row.
That's right.
But I think this guy's a good free throw shooter.
Garber.
Got a nice shot.
He hits. He is, I mentioned this in the last week when we were here, but he's the son of Brody Garber, the former women's coach here. Second shot up off the back of the rim, no good. Back come the Warriors. Need to get it up in a hurry. 13 seconds. Grau inside. Zepp fakes. Reverse layup, no good. And the rebound comes to Mast. Mast is fouled on a reach-in. 4.7. Boy, did we have opportunities, but we just couldn't cash in. Yeah, we certainly had a lot of opportunities here in the fourth quarter, but
well, when we look at the film of this game, it's going to be a whole lot different than the last game.
Yeah.
Because that game we were struggling to hang on. I mean, we did cut it down, but this game we could probably kick ourselves for all the missed layups. Think about those 3 we had in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Think about with these last 2 possessions down here with Wyatt and the one before that with Caden. But
high percentage shots.
That's the story of the game. You got to make baskets.
Luke will take the last shot, and it will count, but it doesn't go in. Fairfield makes it 2 in a row over Westview this year with a win here tonight. Fairfield 45, Westview 38. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back to wrap things up for Fairfield High School right after this 2-minute timeout.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family owned and operated since 1989.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to Fairfield, where we saw Fairfield defeat Westview 45-38. Really exciting game, back and forth. Westview made a late comeback, but just didn't quite have enough. For Westview tonight, scoring-wise, Wade Springer had a basket for 2. Camden Yoder had 1 basket for 2. Austin Slaybaugh 7 before fouling out. Caden Grau had 4. Owen Brill 2. Luke Helmuth 7. Wiley Minix with 1 basket for 2 points tonight. Wyatt Zepp, believe it or not, led us tonight with 8 points.
Man.
And Daniel Yoder with 4. So very balanced scoring. We had, 7 guys get in the scoring column, but nobody in 8 guys in the scoring column. But everybody that played scored.
And
But nobody in double figures.
And nobody hit a 3 tonight.
Nobody hit a 3. 0 for 9 from 3. For Fairfield, Brooks Custer had 12, Noah Mast 8, Mitchell Miller 2, Alex Hofer 3. Tyson Fry led Fairfield and everybody tonight with 15. Brant Garber with 1 late free throw, and Carson Smith added a key 3 there in the, I think, 4th quarter for Fairfield. So it was 10-9 Fairfield after 1. Westview led at halftime 18-17. Fairfield led after 3, 26-25, and then the final score of 45-38. Very inspired effort by Westview. Got to be impressed, and we hope this is the start of things to come.
Oh, yeah.
I think the coaching staff has to be pleased with that aspect of it. Shots are going to come and go, but your effort can be there every game, and I think we showed tonight that we can do that for 4 quarters. A few untimely turnovers and poor shooting just doomed us on the road, but give Fairfield credit. They play tough defense. They make you take tough shots, and they did that again tonight.
Well, these kind of games are going to make us play better against the NLC teams that we have coming up, YSC, Goshen, and Concord. They'll be tough physical teams as well, I'm sure.
Can you do this now? This is a great environment. Everybody's pumped. Rematch time. Can you do this on the road tomorrow night against the bottom of the conference team with, 300 people there?
Yeah.
So, it'd be interesting to see. We won't be able to see it unless you travel over there, however.
Right. Well, you can watch it, but you're going to have to pay for it.
Oh, yeah, you could pay for it.
Yeah. All right, the final score here tonight, Westview is defeated by Fairfield 45-38. Fairfield goes to 11-3 on the year and 4-0 in the Northeast Corner Conference. Westview drops to 9-4 overall and 3-2 in the NECC. Tonight's game sponsor was Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations in Shipshewana. Our pregame sponsor tonight was J&R Solutions. Our halftime sponsor, Pizza Depot. Also providing advertising for tonight's game was Shipshewana Trading Places, Height Auto Body, Yoder Crossroads in Shipshewana, Emma Warehouse, Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka, Stutzman Power Equipment in Shipshewana, Freedom Finish Works in Topeka, Shipshe Automotive Service in Shipshewana, and Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, as well as Jerry's Standard Service in downtown Middlebury, and Southwind Flooring, 7300 North 1000 West in Shipshewana. Tonight's game has been a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHS AA Champions Network. Good night, everyone.